Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Here I want to explain about my projects. I have 5 sprite and 10 backdrop. For the first sprite, I have this code tool, this block, only control forever and control wait for 1 second, then change to next custom and so on. Here I have custom. There are 10 custom. There are 10 costumes. I'm sorry, there are 8 costumes. Then for the second sprite, we have 3 costumes and this block. This is the main program. Part 1. This is part 1. Then after call part 1, the sprite will do this code to this block, and then broadcast part 2. And then after broadcast part 2, then the sprite receive part this message and do this block and broadcast this message also, and this message will be received by third sprite here, and third sprite receive this message will be do this block, will waiting until 3 seconds and then think for 5 seconds, start sound and so on. And also this block after receive message part 2, then do show and so on, and then for the initiation will be hide this sprite. Okay, next for part 3. For part 3 we already defined that this sprite will be set size and to 100%, and then starts on part 3 3, and then say this message and I'm waiting until 2 seconds. And for part 4, broadcast part 4, uh, broadcast message for part 4 will be received by fourth sprite. Here this sprite receive this message will be to this block, set backdrop, show, white, and so on, and then will be broadcast part 4.1. Then for second sprite will receive this message and do this block start zone and say this message also. Then we this sprite will be broadcast this message and will be received by this sprite. Okay, after the sprite receive this message part 2 to part 4 2, and then start zone for recording 2, and then saying this message and white on the rest will be hide again. Okay, and then for part 5, then here after the sprite broadcast part 5 and then receive the message will be switch backdrop to backdrop 5, switch custom to teacher 2, teacher 3, and so on. And last will be hide this sprite, then broadcast last part. This message will be received by the last sprite in here, and we have this block. Now after this sprite receive last part message, then will be switch backdrop to this backdrop, then show, because first its sprite will be hide, and then repeat this block until 10, and the last will be stop all script on this projects. For this sprite I have in here I have 3 custom, and I think it's my explanation for my projects. For if you want to to know how my projects work, you can see on my video. I'm sorry, on my URL in Scratch Online, and also you can see this project. And thank you for your watching my video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.